Hello, Dr. Joe here of the drjoe.com and the 2020from.com. So, a couple of weeks ago, this happened.
One of my coaching clients shared this data with me, and with her kind permission, I'm also sharing the data with you. So they're basically blood pressure readings, resting heart rate readings, and some blood sugar readings. So let's have a quick look at some of the data. Now, what you see here on the Wednesday morning, the blood pressure reading is 108/75. That's a very good blood pressure reading. In the evening is 99/68. Also good blood pressure reading. On the Thursday morning, blood pressure reading of 99/75. In the evening, 99/80. Also fantastic blood pressure readings there. Friday morning, 98/71. Friday evening, 95/69. Also fantastic. On the Sunday, similar thing, really fantastic blood pressure readings. However, if you have a look at the resting heart rates, okay, this pulse you see here, those are resting heart rates. On the Wednesday morning, the resting heart rate is 123 beats per minute. Wednesday evening, 123 beats per minute. Thursday morning, 123 beats per minute. Thursday evening, 122 beats per minute. Friday morning, 121 beats per minute, and Friday evening, 122 beats per minute. So consistently, the resting heart rate are all really high, excessively high, in my opinion. It's not healthy, and we need to do something about it. Why? Well, it's because if you remember in one of my presentations that I did a couple of weeks ago, it was the longitudinal study where they found out that for every 10 units rise of your resting heart rate above 50 beats per minute, your risk of premature death rises by 16%. So these resting heart rate readings, they're just too high, and something needs to be done about it. And what can we do about it?
Well, I'm going to share with you 5 tips that you can adopt to lower your resting heart rate. But before that, I just want to point out that in this very instance, because that resting heart rate is so high, initial investigations need to be carried out to ensure that there is no secondary cause for the resting heart rate being that high. So things like, excluding anemia, an overactive thyroid, or an organic problem going on in the heart. So all of that needs to be excluded first of all. And if no secondary cause is found, then of course we can take steps to lower the resting heart rate. So here are 5 things that you can do to bring your resting heart rate down. The first one is Tai Chi. So here is a word or two about Tai Chi.
Tai Chi is a mind-body practice that originated in China and is useful for managing lots of health problems. Tai Chi can be used for both for prevention as well as treatment of those health problems. You do not have to be fit to get started with Tai Chi. And that's because Tai Chi is a low-impact, slow-motion exercise that you do without pausing through a series of motions. And here is something you should know about Tai Chi. It is that Tai Chi puts minimal stress on muscles and joints. That makes it generally safe for all ages and fitness levels. In fact, it's one of the best exercises for the older adult who otherwise may not exercise at all. Whilst doing Tai Chi, you should breathe deeply and naturally. Not just that, you focus your attention on your breath and bodily sensations, just like you do in meditation. You want to loosen your muscles and your joints. No equipment is needed at all for Tai Chi. And some of the benefits of Tai Chi include reduced stress, reduced anxiety, and reduced episodes of depression. Improved mood. Tai Chi also improves your aerobic capacity. Tai Chi increases your energy and your stamina. Tai Chi will improve your flexibility, your balance, and your agility. And of course, last but not the least is that Tai Chi will improve your muscle strength and your muscle definition. All of that translates to a lower heart rate for you. So get started and enjoy this wonderful Chinese gift.
And tip number 2 is meditation.
Meditation recruits your rest and digest system. Meditation gives you calm. Meditation lowers the resting tone of your heart and blood vessels. And because you restore calm, your resting heart rate slows down. It means less work for your heart to do. Your mind may wander during meditation, but do remember to be kind to your wandering mind. Always end your meditation with kindness and enjoy internal peace and bliss.
And tip number 3 is exercise, my favorite.
There are 4 aerobic exercises that I recommend for slowing down your resting heart rate. And they work like a charm. The first one is swimming. For those who love swimming, this is a nice exercise that gets your heart rate down. You use nearly all of your muscles for swimming. Swimming works your lungs and your heart, enabling you to foster endurance. The second one is walking. One of my best exercises for life. Walking costs you no dime, and it is suitable for all ages. Yes, walking is not a time-efficient exercise, but it is the best low-impact exercise by a mile, pun intended. Get walking to get your resting heart rate down. The third exercise is running. For lovers of the racing kind, this is the go-to exercise that works your lungs and your heart like no other. Running is suitable for the fitter folk, but is the best exercise to build endurance. If your knees can handle regular runs and jogs, then go for it. And you will be as happy as Larry. And the fourth exercise that will slow down your resting heart rate is cycling. It can be static cycling or street cycling. This is an endurance building exercise that is fun and awesome for your heart. It works your lungs too. If cycling appeals to you, then get on your bike and spin your way to a slower resting heart rate.
And tip number 4 is cutting out nicotine. If you are a smoker, that means you need to give up smoking. If you're using tobacco of any type, you will need to actually give it up altogether to bring your resting heart rate down. So that's tip number 4. Tip number 5 is caffeine. You will need to cut out your caffeine use. If you cannot cut it out altogether, then you may need to reduce your consumption of caffeine to the barest minimum. So if you're somebody who drinks lots of coffee a day, you want to look into that. And of course, other caffeinated beverages, including energy drinks, okay, and the caffeinated teas as well. You want to look into all of that because caffeine does elevate your resting heart rate, and you really want to look into that to bring your resting heart rate down. Oh, by the way, before we go, my book, got to talk about it. If you don't have a copy yet, you need to get yourself a copy. Get this book for people who've got high blood pressure. And even those who do not have high blood pressure, you will derive benefit from reading this book. So get yourself a copy. Links to get the book are going to be right below this video. So hopefully you got some value from this very video. If you did, please give the video a thumbs up. Please like the video, and also please share this video with your friends, with your family, with your colleagues. If you got any questions, any comments regarding this video presentation, go ahead, leave your comments or questions down below. I think that's about it. Until next time, well, this is Dr. Joe signing out.